Monday, trash day. Right, it's bright and early as you can see. Actually, you can't see. Driving into work, and the sun is about to peek out. I'm really trying to change camera angles when I'm stopped. Today is Halloween. We had a fun day. If you check out vlog number 4, we knocked out some pumpkins. The Kimballs pride themselves on knocking out pumpkins, doing a great job with them. Pumpkin seeds, I mean, we just love them. I cook them up, I soak them in butter and salt, and then we do a cinnamon and sugar one as well. Phenomenal. And the kids actually start fighting for them. So we got some huge pumpkins this year. It's gonna be sweet. You guys got to kind of see the commute. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, looking good. Like I said, I'm very self-conscious of my nose these days because you guys are looking up at half the time. Speaking of bats in the cave, we're headed to Austin next weekend for a wedding. Excited about that. Haven't busted out the dance moves in a long time. I'm no longer nimble Kimball, so we'll see how this goes. There's a certain expectation when I'm at a dance, well, at a wedding, and I always like to deliver. If you see the same camera angle for a while, it just means I'm being responsible, okay, in my driving. You take pictures of like traffic or something like that, it doesn't seem as bad. Like, hey, I'm late for work, and you send a little text with a picture, and it doesn't look bad. So I don't think your boss or anyone feels sorry for you. But the reality is, it's like stacked 100 cars deep, and you're not even moving. A picture isn't worth 1,000 words in that scenario. My breakfast these days consists of but the bulletproof coffee, it's got coffee, butter, grass-fed butter, which sounds weird to say, believe me, I know. I have an MCT oil, so I'm using coconut oil, which is just as good. I mean, not as good for you, but pretty good, pretty healthy. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 9, and MCT is like a 12. So drinking the bulletproof coffee right now. Sounds disgusting. My family thinks I'm crazy. People I work with think I'm crazy, except a few. We've got a few converted people. Actually, they were already doing it. So, my little section of the office right now, over by my door, we're good. You know who you are. Can't say names on this. Why would I live over here and then drive over here? It's a long distance. But I figured this. My wife's parents live on this side of town. This side, over here. And my work's over there. Now, I work from home a couple days a week, and I would rather not drive all over town on my weekend, and then just get up a little early and drive into work on the weekdays, then I have to go in. So that's why I commute. But when I started out with this whole rant was opposite traffic. And thank God it's true, because there's cars just stacked up on that way. And not this way. And so I'm flying right now. I'm going 75 miles an hour. You gotta check out yesterday's vlog. Sunday Fun Day. I showed you another example of the Mixmasters here in Dallas. Craziness. That's like fancy looking too. They've got like Texas stars in the concrete or cement. Concrete cement. My best buddy Troy is a civil engineer, and so he'd be very upset at me for calling it cement when it's concrete or concrete when it's cement. So the roads are concrete. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments. I know he will. Just driving past the stinky part. Oh, there's one. There's another. Okay, maybe it's not that big a deal. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey. Speaking of Troy, we'll have to get him on sometime. And then we'll call Kyle too, my buddy. Kyle, he'll give you like a, oh, what's that guy's name? Blanking on his name. It's like G or something. Anyway, he'll give you a little like shot in the arm, pump you up for the day. His groomsman cake was a baseball cap of the Cubbies. They have this cake, and they kind of said, hey, we're going to freeze this thing until the Cubbies make it to the World Series. So 8 years later, it just so happens Game 1 of the Cubbies going to the World Series in forever. It's their anniversary, 8-year anniversary. The thing was, there's a TV crew filming them. They're at a bar. They're watching the game, and they say like, I don't know, 7th inning stretch or I don't know, whenever it was. They said, "Okay, now eat the cake." So it shows them diving into the cake, and Kyle's like, "Tastes like 8-year-old cake." Oh, and don't think I forgot my commuter cup. I've got a Monster there too. So yes, I'm drinking a coffee full of healthy fat and a Monster. But that's a healthy one, the white one, like we talked about. 0 calories. Good stuff. Almost here at work. Thanks for listening to me. We'll see you guys soon. What I got for snack today? Seeds. Pumpkin seeds. 2 varieties. So I forgot I didn't drink my coffee. I'm too busy talking to you guys. And so I'm slamming this coffee, which is hard to do when it's hot. Made it. 10 minutes to spare. Up the ramp. Cheating the system again. Going left. Going left. I think I must have touched the screen before because it was all blurry over here. So I drove the whole way to work with a door like open. Crazy. Glad I didn't have any kids in here. If you want over, use your blinker. Alright, why I'm stopped here, in my time from when I did this morning's and talked about Troy, my engineer buddy, and he kind of poked fun at me calling the different structures, bypasses and things, layers, and said that I would get much more of a respect from the civil engineers if I called them alignments, elevations, or lanes. And so I will start referring to them as elevations or alignments to gain that respect. My apologies. I'm also getting a lot of flack for my dirty steering wheel, so I will be looking at cleaning that, I guess. I've been told it's dirt. Some people say it's dandruff. Don't have dandruff, so I'm going with dirt, so it just needs to be cleaned. My bad. I'll work on that. My apologies, like I said. I'm rushing home to get home for trick-or-treating. Hope I make it in time. Cutting it close. I had a late meeting. Whew. We'll see. So the question of the day is, what is a family tradition of yours that you guys hold dear? Put that in the comments down below here. I would love to know. I'm going to show you one of ours next weekend that we like to do called Daddy Donuts, and we'll get more into that at a later time. But I've got the salt and butter ones right now. They are toasted perfectly and delicious. One of my favorite things is these, actually, right here.
Never will. Like you're taking it from a bite.
I know that my listening to podcasts annoys the heck out of my wife and family many times because that's all I do is regurgitate information I've heard from them. But I have a daughter who gets eaten alive by mosquitoes, and I'm just listening to a podcast, and this lady said that anytime she goes anywhere tropical, she just gets eaten alive by bugs. Some people will get 3 bites, she gets 400. And she said that vitamin B1 has stopped it completely. I don't know if she never gets bit, but I'm saying not to the extent that other people get bit. Or she's back down to normal levels. Whatever, something like that. So again, I just sit there, and even if it's a 3-hour podcast and I get that one bit of information, and I could stop my poor kid from getting bitten so much, I'm down. And so, very interesting. I think I'm gonna have to go find a kid-friendly B1 vitamin. And she said it can't be a multivitamin or multi-B1 stacked something or other, and it's just B1. She doesn't know the reasoning. It's not a scientific answer. Don't quote me on this, but it seems like a safe option to try. So, you can do a little research, and then I'm gonna give it a shot. Just had to share it. Freaking sweet. I must say, you all are helping me pass the time on my commute. You know, I did the same thing today. I got over too far towards getting close to my exit here, and now no one's gonna let me in, I don't think. My exit is open, and I'm excited about that.